Hello, everyone. This is the most magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm back at it with some more Conquest. I'm currently on Conquest 5, Area 46. So I'm getting pretty close to the end of Conquest 5. And yeah, for those that looked at my community tab, I asked you guys what you wanted my next video to be. RTS related, 2 NFL options, and you guys voted for RTS related, so I don't even know why I said related like that, but you guys voted for the video to be RTS related, so that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And my next video, I do want this to be my next video. I'm gonna do the NFL video where Patrick Mahomes, he throws 5 interceptions. I know I've talked about that a couple of times now, and it'll take me a day or two to get that done, just because I gotta go back on all of those recordings to see if I have all 5 of those interceptions recorded. So you guys, depending on what I have recorded and what I don't have recorded, you guys will either get all 5 interceptions or you'll just get a couple of them, and I'll show you proof of, of what you're going to see as far as the gameplay footage, and then, the scoring stats and all the all 4 quarters and all of that. So I got proof that what you're seeing on the scoreboard and the gameplay is the exact same game. And I just wanted to let you guys know that. And then probably after that, or soon after that, I do have the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. And I'm going to do something with that. And you guys will see what type of game that ended up becoming. So before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing alright, and I'm staying safe for the most part. And enough of me just babbling on and on and on. I think we should go ahead and get... excuse me, can't talk. I think we should not waste any more time. I think we should go ahead and jump into Conquest, shall we? So, yeah, doing those arena missions, I gotta be honest, they've worn me out a little bit. I'm up to 40 arena missions completed already. And yeah, today, well, when you guys will get this, the draft arenas is most likely going to be over, but yesterday's arenas is the draft arena, and I just gotta say, the draft arenas absolutely suck. Just because the choice of tunes is completely RNG, and you could get some really good tunes, and then again, you could get some really bad tunes out of it. And what I have figured out, what I'm going to do for the rest of the arena missions, I'm going to do less draft arenas, and I'll just double down on the other arena. Yeah, I'll do less draft arena missions, and I'll just double down on all of the other arenas to make up for, for not doing as many draft arenas. That's my plan going forward, just because, the draft arenas, they suck. Which, I mean, the arenas kind of suck anyway, but the draft arenas, I used to praise draft arenas, but not anymore. They're the absolute pits of the arenas out of all of them. So yeah, just give me a day or two, and I'm gonna go back and look and see if I have all 5 of Patrick Mahomes' interceptions recorded. If not, I'll just record the ones I have recorded already, and I'll just show y'all proof that it's, that the stats and the interceptions have came from the same game. That'll be my next video after this one, because I just want to get that one out of the way. And I've talked about it a couple times, more than a couple of times at this point. And I forgot who told me this, but apparently there's a Conquest 6. But I know someone told me in one of my comments on one of my videos a while ago, and I gotta thank that person, because I honestly thought I was done with Conquest, but apparently not. So we're going to be moving on to Area 47, the Baseball Stadium, Part 3. And talking about that Patriots and Bills game that I do plan on uploading. No, I mean, not all of it, but it'll probably be, a couple of minutes. That's definitely an interesting game for sure. And you guys will see what I mean. I will say, for the final score of that particular game, there's a certain side of the, football that, there's one side of the football team, a particular part of the football team that, if you love seeing those type of games, you're really I think you'll love this type of game. But most people won't find these type of games as exciting as another type of game. Like, I know that just sounds like just a big bunch of words, but when y'all see the final score, it'll make sense. I will say, one of the more recent Super Bowls, that particular side of the football teams, they kind of dominated that game. So that was the last time that the Patriots had won a Super Bowl. So there's a hint as to the type of game that is going to be happening between New England and Buffalo. I don't know about y'all, but who do y'all like better? Gold Mythic Lydia or Gold Mythic Duck? I gotta be honest, I like Gold Mythic Duck a lot better than Lydia. I'm not saying that Lydia is a bad tune. No, I still think she can be a really good tune if you have the right weapons on her, the right weapon on her, the right mods. If you have her on the right team, she can absolutely be devastating for sure. But I don't know, I just think Duck overall is just a lot better. I think it's very simple what you have to do with Duck to make him really good. And me personally, I like Duck better than Lydia. But then, you know, if I was to ask y'all, who do y'all like better between Duck or Ghost? Now that one would be kind of a tough one. I would maybe go with Ghost in that situation over Duck, but then I would pick Duck over Lydia. So, all three of those tunes are still very good, no doubt about it. What I'm about to talk about is going to be completely random, but okay, here we go. Alright, if you've ever been in a Walmart and you've went down the soda aisle, right? Walmart has their own knockoff versions of like Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, right? So they have Dr. Thunder, Mountain Lightning, Sam's Cola. So the last two 24 packs I've bought, you know, I'm not necessarily blaming Walmart, the store, you know, they're just getting what's being delivered to them, but, you know, I don't think it's directly Walmart. I know whoever makes these knockoff drinks, they're definitely associated with Walmart for sure, but anyway, the last two 24 packs I've bought, I don't know what's going on at their factory or their plant or wherever they make these, you know, seal up the drinks and package them off to Walmart. But okay, the Mountain Lightnings, like none of the cans had any holes in them or the box wasn't damaged or anything like that, but like, I don't know, they put some kind of, I guess it's syrup or something from the Mountain Lightning, but, you know, I'd go to open the 24 pack and all of the cans are just, they're sticky, so I have to wash each one of them off before putting them in the refrigerator. So, you know, that was kind of annoying, but it wasn't that big of a deal. So this past weekend, I go back to the store, you know, and I go get, I was hoping they had Sam's Cola, but they had Dr. Thunder, and I'm like, okay. I get home, and then I go to pick up the 24 pack, and I notice there's a bunch of drink in the floor. And yeah, two of the cans had two little tiny holes that just completely ruined the box. So we're going to be moving on to Area 48, the Church Part 2. So yeah, two of the cans had two little holes in them, and it just leaked all in my floor, and I was mad. Just because those drinks, you know, they're not expensive. I mean, they're not cheap. Let me correct myself on that. They're not cheap. Sure, they may be a cheaper version of Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper, but they're definitely not as cheap as they used to be. So yeah, I had to throw those two. Well, I didn't completely waste them. I still drank those two because they still had some drink in the cans even though they leaked. So I had to throw the whole box away, and I just had to put the other 22 cans in bags. I don't know what's going on at their factory or plant or, you know, but they need to do a better packaging job. And I know it was only two cans that had two little holes in them, but several of the cans were dented. None of those leaked, but the cans were still very dented. And I don't know if they just I don't know if it's being done on accident or if they're not really caring what they're doing, if they're just doing their job halfway. But man, they gotta, those drinks aren't cheap. And I'm sure they're very aware of how much those drinks are. I mean, but yeah, that's just, yeah, I didn't really have nothing else to talk about right now. Let's see. I was playing a little bit of Dying Light 2 earlier, and I was just doing some side quests on that, and just like looting for supplies. So I really haven't gotten, well, I've done like 1 or 2 story missions, but like nothing yet has happened that's been noteworthy to really talk about. So yeah, I was just doing a couple of side quests, just taking down some zombies in very cool ways. I was just blowing up some zombies with these little do-it-yourself grenades while searching for supplies and pieces of clothing. And that's pretty much about it for me on Dying Light 2 as of right now. Alright, so that's gonna do it for me for today. So yeah, expect my next video to be where Patrick Mahomes throws, if not 5 interceptions, he'll throw a couple of interceptions, and I'm just gonna record different parts of that and just make it into one video. And then I'll also show proof of the footage that you guys will see, and then the game stats to prove that it was indeed the exact same game. Even if I don't have all 5 interceptions recorded, I'm definitely going to be doing that next. I don't know when that will be, but that should be my next video, hopefully. That's my plan, at least. So yeah, that's all I got for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. Or if you're new, welcome in for the first time. All of you are very awesome, and I thank you again. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Buck Beak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.